If you're someone people rely on, you may have noticed this. Things don't just get assigned to you, they end up with you. And over time, it starts to feel like everything lands on you. This isn't random, and it's not just about being busy. In this video, I'm going to walk through why this happens and why you may be handling things before they're even yours to take on. Here's how it shows up. Someone mentions that something needs done. And all of a sudden, you immediately start thinking about how to handle it. Then you respond quickly. You take it on or you jump in. And you're taking this over before even being asked. Most of the time, no one actually asked you to do this, but you started handling it anyway. Sound familiar? It doesn't feel like you decided to step in. It just feels like you were being the responsible one. I understand. For those of us who responsibility comes naturally, it just feels like we're doing what we're supposed to. And the more that we do it, the more we take on, the more things start coming our way. At some point, something starts to shift. You become the reliable one, the one people trust. You anticipate everybody's needs. You step in early to get it taken care of. And it works at first. But over time, responsibility begins to expand beyond what is actually yours. I refer to this as toxic responsibility, not because responsibility is bad, but because it has expanded beyond what you were ever meant to handle. Responsibility grew from what was actually yours or what was actually assigned to you to handling everything. You no longer decide to take it on. You step in or things are given to you. And most of the time, it still feels like being responsible. And being responsible isn't something to question for most of us. Here's the part we miss. We're not evaluating. We're not deciding. We're responding automatically. We're not pausing. We're continuing and we just keep taking on more. We respond to what feels like responsibility, not to what we're actually responsible for. And by the time we realize it, we're already in it. We're owning it. We're doing it. So what's missing here? There's no space between input and response. No moment to check ownership or to see if we have the space for it. No pause. That small space between what reaches you and what you do next, that's where everything changes. That's the moment where we can actually choose. Because not everything needs to be handled by you. You're not becoming less reliable. You're becoming more intentional about what you take on. You don't need to stop being the person people rely on, but you do need to stop handling things before they're actually yours. If this feels familiar, I created a quick 3-minute reset to help you step out of that pattern. You can find it below in the comments. If this is something you're noticing, I'll be walking through how to handle this in real time in my live session next week on April 30th. You're not just busy. You're the one everything lands on or the one who takes on everything. And you don't have to handle everything that comes your way. I hope this offers you some space and something to think about. My name is Lindsay Pfister-Kerr. I'm with LPK Coaching, and I'm here to connect with you if I can support you as you start taking into consideration just where you're falling on your level of responsibility and how it's affecting you. Have a great day.